Today, we'll discuss when grief goes wrong, when friends become impatient, and when family struggles with the realities of living with a grieving person.
What started as support, what started as compassion, what began as his friends coming there and being present with him and for him became something painful to him. When it became painful and, as you say, dysfunctional, I'll say dysfunctional, that's the term you used, when they began judging him, when they became impatient with him in his grief, as we often do. We become impatient with the grieving person. As I said, it's time to move on, time to get on with your life. Or if you would just do A, B, C, and D, then you would be okay. Or what did you do? You must have done something wrong. So there's the guilt, putting the guilt. So judgment, guilt, comparison, impatience, those are all things that many grieving people experience from people who care about them, people who want them to be okay, people who want them to, they say move on, I say move forward, because we move forward in life. You can't move on as if nothing happened, as if your loved one wasn't an integral part, an important part of your life. So we move forward. So those people who want us to move forward and who want to try and fix the grieving person. I often say that the grieving person isn't broken. We don't need fixing. Our hearts are broken. Our hearts are broken. And we need your support, your love, your patience, not to rush us through our grief, but to be willing to sit with us, to walk with us in the darkest hours, to listen to our deepest lamentations, to let us lament and cry without saying, don't cry. God gave us our emotions for a reason. And he said to weep with those who weep. But we don't see weeping as that, as the healing element, as the healing force, as the healing balm that it is. We need to understand that it's okay to cry. And to understand that it's a person who's grieving isn't going to return to the person that they used to be. In some instances, ever. I'll never be the person that I was before Miles died. I won't. But I can still be a person who still, as a grieving person, which is what I often try to encourage people, is to do your grief work and get to, and I said that pretty quick, I want to slow that down because it's so important. Do your grief work. Be willing to connect with your feelings, with your emotions. Be willing to feel that and to work through that and to allow them to just be. Get the help that you need if you need counseling. All of that. Those things are important to help us move forward, to carry our grief forward and to grow through it and to heal and to find your healthy coping mechanisms to take you through into the next day and the next day and the next year and on and into the future.